Hello, this is Randy Schooneman from Bulldog Rooter. I'm out here with David Lane. Today's date is October 3rd, 2016, and we are looking at the main line at 312 South Dishman Avenue, or Dishman Street, excuse me, in Spokane Valley, Washington. We're looking here at a line that we've actually cabled multiple times. Tried it initially with a 2-inch cable or a 2-inch cutting blade, could not penetrate the blockage. Worked on it repeatedly, and we kept getting tied up at the same location. We put a half blade on to try and negotiate it. I know there's been a little bit of a history here where there's been a lot of debris, especially like rocks in the line, and some bellies and some flat spots and some ovalized pipes. So what we did is, after we got done cabling this, we put a blow bag in here for 25 minutes to try and force water around this object where we could get in and see what the source of our blockage was. Right now we're at about 82 feet 6 inches, and we are looking at what appears to be a rock. We've beat it up pretty good with our cable. There's a lot of white spots on it. The line drains very, very slowly. I imagine you're getting some of it going into the soil around the pipe, or it's going under or working its way around the obstruction. Our first pass, we were able to pull out some flushable wipes, and we're fairly encouraged that we might be dealing with wipes and roots. But I'm going to start pulling back and take a look at the rest of the condition of this pipe. The vision is going to be pretty cloudy because of the debris and water that's in here. We haven't cabled it a fourth, or gosh, this would probably be our fifth or sixth time if we were to cable it again. But I want to keep the water clear so we can see what we've got here without having to use a blow bag again, because at this point, clearly trying to open this line is a futile event. So anyway, we're out here 83 or 82 feet 7 inches, and we are pulling back here. Here you can see the rock, a lot of scrape marks on it. In fact, it looks almost like it might be a chunk of old asphalt or something, but you can see a lot of marks on it from our cable. Off to the side here, you can see, and this looks like it's probably on the bottom of the pipe, you can see a lot of debris. It looks like there's some flushable wipes, maybe some feminine paper products in here that have blocked the small openings that the water was able to get through before. Pulling back here, we see this was either a transition to a different type of pipe, or it's total separation from the rock there. But here we go into PVC, and we begin pulling back. It's tough, of course, to determine any grade issues here at 80 feet. Pulling back, we're just seeing a lot of debris in the water, and again, this is after running pressurized water at about 45 to 60 psi for about 25 minutes, and unfortunately we are getting just a lot of swirling debris in here. I'm going to continue pulling back. We did see a couple areas where it looked like the pipe had been settled onto rocks and roots, so the bottom of the pipe was, you could see some indentations in the pipe. There's a normal seam there. We just passed we're coming up here on 70 feet. Right here, of course, the bottom of the pipe is where the bright light is. Got about 1.5 inch high definition camera in here right now. See if I can. We went into the water the first time, we could see some of the malformations of the pipe from hard objects in the trench when this pipe was laid. Yeah, this is kind of a coming up on 60 feet here pretty quickly. Yeah, there's 60. Yeah, there's just too much debris in the water to get a very good picture of anything. I know the last time we were out here, we were eventually able to get it open. There were separations in the pipe at that time. There were some rocks in the line, probably from the separation. And And unfortunately now this line is just completely blocked. We just passed the 50-foot mark, continuing to come back. Here we go. And now right here, the line is draining. We're out at about 43 feet. You can see we're coming out of the water, so it is draining somewhere. Whether it's making its way around that rock and draining into the dirt out there, or making it around and back into the pipe and going out to the sewer. Unfortunately, we do not know. Coming up on 40 feet right here. Mild indentation there at the bottom. Past the 30-foot mark and continuing to pull back to the building. Yeah, it looks like it is draining real slowly. We had water backed up almost immediately when we stuck our camera in initially, probably about 15 minutes ago, and did our locating. Coming up on 10 feet. And here we transition into ABS, so we're within about 5 feet of the outside of the building. And right here we start pulling up the clean out. And here is where we are working from, just to the west of the front door. Again, this is Randy Schoeneman and David Lane from Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is October 3rd, 2016, and that'll conclude the video inspection of the main line at 312 South Dishman in Spokane Valley, Washington. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.